Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I have my hair kind of clipped back. I just finished doing my face makeup because tonight it's late. Sorry, I say tonight because it's like 9 o'clock. I want to do a first impression with the new Fenty palettes that came out. I picked up one of them. I actually went in store the day after Christmas, pretty much the day they launched, and kind of swatched some and kind of looked through them. I thought about picking up two, but I ended up just deciding to pick up the one. I got the number 7, which is Cadet. And so this is more of a grungy, I'm opening it up for you guys. So this is more of like that grungy kind of look. And you guys know I really kind of prefer the grungy shadows. It's just kind of more up my alley. A lot of the other ones in store, I'm gonna be honest, I haven't used this. I haven't watched any reviews of these because I wanted to be completely like unbiased going into this. They swatched a little patchy, I'm not gonna lie. So I am curious to see how this does work out. I don't know. The shade names are on the back, but I'll kind of give you guys a bit of a rundown after we do the demo portion, kind of explaining my thoughts on them after I've tried them out now. But let's go ahead and get into this demo. I hope you guys can see I have my camera set up a little bit different. But I am going to go in with my Sigma E27. I want the Sigma E25, sorry. And I'm going to go in to that top middle shade, which is Take Cover. And I'm just going to tap into that. It does have a bit of kick up, which is not super uncommon anymore. And I'm just going to apply this into my crease and up a bit. I did already prime and set my lids, and again, if you've never seen one of my videos before, I always use the Anastasia Beverly Hills primer. That's just my favorite as of late. So that's always been the one I've been using, and I do set my lid. I don't leave it tacky. I just use a Wet n Wild single, I think like the Brulee single. I just use that. So I'm just going in and just kind of applying this pretty much sloppily all over my crease. I am going to bring it down a bit on my lid as well, just so I get some better blends. Because it is a little patchy here, I can see, but we'll see how this blends out. Again, this is just my first impression of this palette. And I hope you guys can't hear. My husband is in the other room playing video games, so I'm really hoping that you don't hear that. But I'm not certain that you don't. I can hear him, so I'm hoping it's not picking up. So I'm just going to do, again, the same thing on the other eye. So I'm going to go in next. I'm going to leave that where that's at the moment. I'm going to go straight in. I think I am going to go into that bottom khaki green shade first and kind of tap that in. And with that, I'm going to use the E27, which is just the smaller version of the Sigma E25. So I definitely think this side looks a lot better than this side. It blended out way better over here. And I don't know if that's just a me thing, a me issue, or what. But this side looks a lot better than this side. It actually looks warmer over here. It's pulling more cool tone over here. So I don't know if I just need to build up that green a bit more. Okay, I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. So I'm going to go in with the mustard shade at the bottom, which is She Salute. And I'm going to use a Sigma E33. This is just their detailed diffused crease. I'm going to tap into that and I'm going to go around. So there's where we're at. I don't know how I'm feeling about this. And I'm going to go in to the same E27 brush, and I'm going to use that blue shade, which is, what is that? Glammo Camo. Ridiculous. So I am cleaning my brush off between these as well, just in like my color switch. And I'm just going to tap this in my outer portion. Oh my goodness, I have no idea where this stopped filming, if I filmed any of this. That's where that is at the moment. I'm gonna go in with another brush, a smaller brush. This Morphe M508, and I'm going to do the same thing with that top shade, which is Money Mission, and this is a duochrome, and if I'm correct, I believe this was the only duochrome in the collection that I can tell really when I swatched them. There might have been one in that like berry type palette, but I don't remember seeing it. It was picking up. This is like not wanting to pick up on my brush at all. Just kind of annoying. It's like getting hard pan. I'm like trying to scrape it off. I don't know what is going on, but it's not just like flaking off. Like it doesn't want to pick up on my brush. It got like hard pan, I scraped that off and now it's just like chunky. So that's where we're at. We have officially used every shade. I'm going to go back in on a pencil brush from Luxie, and I'm going to go in first with that khaki green under my outer quarter. Okay, now I'm going to go in with that yellow. I'm going to go in with that foiled shade, the Good Cookie. Right now, looking at this, pretty okay with where it's at. I think I'm going to run back over with just this brush again, just to kind of get this blended a little bit better. But I will, again, I always put close-ups in for you guys, and then I'm going to do like some eyeliner, and I'm going to do some mascara, and then I will be right back. This just has a chalkier kind of texture to it. That for sure, these are a little bit, they're a drier texture, and they look chalky going on, which is what I saw in store when I tried these out. They all look chalky. So given that this was my first time trying the Fenty Beauty eyeshadow like quality or formula out, this, I can tell you right now, this isn't my favorite formula. It's kind of dry. It can be a little bit more work than some of my other shades, and I think that has to do just with maybe the dryness in the formula. I don't know. I mean, I could be completely off here. This is just my initial impressions of these shades. This shade in particular was really difficult to work with. I think the green shade as well was the most troublesome out of the palette. I actually think the blue shade worked a lot better than the green shade did, which I'm very much surprised about. I do like the yellow shade. I will say this packaging as well is not my favorite. It's kind of hard to open a little bit, especially if you don't have long nails or strong nails. I have very like weak nails and they're always short. You have to literally like shove your nails down in this to pop this up. The mirror is nice. I do like that it sits up like this so that I could do an eye look if I was to take this traveling with me, and I could use this mirror. The packaging itself feels a bit cheap. I think the theory behind this, with them being like the snapshots, you can snap another palette onto this one. But with that, I feel like for the price, these are what, I think $25 each, or if you buy two, you can get them for $45. I do think, like just looking again at the Natasha Denona Gold, I think this packaging is much like nicer than that is. I think this looks nicer. It feels nicer. This feels very cheap to me. It's not very, it's pretty lightweight. And I just, again, I feel like this plastic just kind of cheapens the overall look of it. I know I get the reasoning behind it. I'm just telling you, I think it looks cheaper because of it. I mean, the packaging could be better. That's all I gotta say about that. Overall, so far, guys, just initial first thoughts. It's okay. I'm definitely going to have to play with this a lot more before I can give you like a concrete, do I like it, do I not like it kind of thing. Because I do like the look we created, but it took me more time than I feel like other palettes, and I could have created a similar look using other palettes. Just again, the Natasha Denona I think would have been much quicker to do this type of look as this one was. Just because I feel like these shades, they didn't build, they weren't as pigmented right off the bat, so I felt like I constantly had to build them up to be where I wanted them to be. And then at the same time, a couple of them went on a little bit more patchy, which I didn't like. In the swatches that you guys can see, they do look a little patchy, especially that blue shade looks super patchy in here, which I think applied fairly nicely in my opinion. But overall, I do think, overall, I don't know that I would like run out and go grab one. I would watch some other videos, kind of see what their thoughts are. Again, I have no idea what other people think. I could be completely wrong here. And people might be loving these and think the formula is great, but it's not the best in my opinion so far. But again, if you guys want, I can definitely follow up with a more in-depth review after I can play with this a little bit more. Again, these first videos, I want to try to use every shade so I can try them out a little bit more with other palettes moving forward to see how I like the formula there. But with this just first look, there's only 6 shades. I can use all of the 6 of those in a look. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to leave a comment down below. Tell me what you think of these. Are you picking them up? Which of the 8 were most interesting to you? Again, this grungy one was by far my favorite out of all of the 8 palettes. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought of these palettes if you did pick them up. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks. Bye.